if you clicked on this video is because you want to understand how to gain muscle the correct way, dieting and training, what to do. You're probably like, Dylan, dude, where are your credentials? I'm about to show you, bro. Oh, okay, so my credentials are right here. I went from this, to this, boom, right? I've gone from 170 pounds back in September to 200 pounds in, what is it now, May, right? And I'm the same exact fat in terms of body fat percentage. I'm exactly the same pretty much. I've been on a cut for about a month now. I've dropped about 6 pounds and I'm pretty much where I was back in September in terms of my leanness. So I'm extremely happy about that. And if you wanna know how I did it, I'm gonna share tips with you on my training and dieting during my bulk and how I did this and what I'm doing, what I did, everything's gonna be covered. So if you wanna learn that, stick around. All right, tip number 1. Get a caffeine addiction, right? Oh, monster, eh? That's tip number 1. No, I'm just kidding. Realistically, tip number 1, training intensity / training volume. In a bulk, you have more energy. That makes complete sense, right? You're eating more food than you normally would. So why not use those calories and that energy you already have to do more when your body isn't going to be nearly as tired as it would if you were eating a normal amount of calories, right? So my tip number 1, like I said, is to play around with intensity and your volume. Increase it a bit, do more, take your sets to failure, train harder, because you can get more out of your body in a bulk than you can in a cut or maintenance phase. So utilize those calories, don't let them go to waste, because if you're not pushing yourself enough, coming out of that gym sweating, kicking your ass, then you're wasting some of that calorie intake. You're wasting what you're getting. People think increasing your volume and things like that is going to cause overtraining. That's something your body has to respond to. That's something you have to gauge on your own. If you find that your body is not responding well to it, then you're doing too much. That's something you have to gauge on your own. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, that's 4, you idiot, not stop doing cardio. People think in a bulk, you can't do cardio, you can't go running, you can't run on the treadmill. No, it's not going to kill your gains. Just because you do 10 minutes of running on a treadmill or 10 minutes of running outside or 30 minutes on a step, whatever you're doing, do it at the end of your sessions. You don't have to do it every day like in a cut, but do it 2 to 3 times a week, right? Cardio will not kill your gains. It's good for your heart. It's good for you overall. So start doing it. So tip number 3 is your calorie intake. Everybody knows, or majority of people know, you have to be in a surplus, you know, to bulk, right? When you're gonna bulk, you wanna be in a caloric surplus. It's the best way. Now, like I understand, people are gonna say, Coach Greg, his main gaining solution, no. If you're new to the gym and you're new a year or 2 in, bulk. You gotta bulk. Stop worrying about cutting. Instead of bulking and just trying to work out and cut all the time, you're only gonna hurt yourself. So you wanna be in a caloric surplus. So when it comes to caloric intake, you wanna make sure you're getting gram per pound of body weight. And essentially, if you weigh 180 pounds, 180 grams of protein. Pretty simple to follow. I only track proteins and calories. I don't worry about my fats and carbs, never have, and I probably won't ever. You wanna be in a surplus, right? You wanna be eating more than you burn. So if you burn 2,500 calories, I think I'm gonna die. 2,800 calories, those are surpluses, right? Moving into tip number 4 though, is how to increase those calories correctly so you're not gaining fat and you're prioritizing muscle. In order to do that, there's a few things you wanna do. 1, increase slow. Start off with a slight increase. Start off with an increase of about 100 calories. So if you're at 2,500 calories, increase to 2,600 calories. Right? A slow, low, gradual increase. So what you're gonna do is over time, that increase is gonna slow down. Your weight isn't going to continue to go up. And when you notice that, that's when you wanna do a slight increase. You don't wanna jump another 500 calories, jump 100, just a little bit. If you're trying to lean bulk, then you're gonna wanna try and gain about 1 pound a week. And over the course of 5 to 6 months, that's gonna equate to about 20 to 24, 25 pounds. And that's roughly a really good bulk. By the way, if you haven't already, if you're watching this video, if you made it this far, thank you so much, I love you. But go down below, comment something. Let me know that you're, here. Just be like, yo, bro, I made it to however fucking many minutes this is right now, bro. But what I was saying was, if you haven't subbed yet, what are you doing? We're on the road. College ends in 3 days, and that only means one thing: banger content coming out. More hype, more energy, better videos. I'm gonna have time to game plan and sit down and come up with great content for all you guys to watch and enjoy. So make sure you hit that sub button so you don't miss out on future bangers. Also, follow my TikTok and Instagram down below in the description. Oh shit. I didn't see you guys there. Tip number 5 is sleep. People seriously underestimate what sleep can do for you. It is so important. It is where your body heals your muscles, heals your mind, rests your eyes, goes through all the organs and does all that stuff. I don't even know exactly what it does, but it, you know, helps heal those things, kills cancer. It is so important. Sleep is crucial for you. So make sure you're getting 8 hours of sleep, because regardless if your diet is on point, if your training is on point, if you're supplementing, you know, with like vitamins and all those things, the creatine, the holy grail of steroids, you're gonna struggle to gain muscle, you're gonna struggle to have energy if you don't prioritize sleep. So make sure you're getting those 8 hours of sleep in. Oh, quick side note, people, if you're new to training, just follow these steps, right? Don't listen to those people that are like, oh, you gotta take SARMs, you gotta take steroids. No, you know what you gotta take? You wanna take the good stuff. No, but seriously, this is just literally Grill Mode AR. It's not gonna do anything. I'm not sponsored, so Derek, if you're seeing this, subscribe, like, comment, so we can push the algo, so I can get sponsored by Gorilla Mode, and then I can endorse these products. But this is Grill Mode AR. It's just for cutting, and it just helps, you know, lose some fat and stuff like that. It's just an assistant. It's not gonna build muscle, so don't worry about it. If you are natural and you're starting off in the gym, don't go and do SARM steroids. Don't start doing that shit, no. Just go to the gym, enjoy it, lift for yourself. If you get into it and you decide that you want this to be your career, then yes, maybe consider it. But right now, no. Don't even worry about that. That should be the last thing on your mind. Just worry about training, eating, and getting enough sleep, and doing the tips I've already mentioned. You will gain muscle, I promise. Bah! Can't forget the next sip of Monster.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, can I get a quarter pounder with no cheese meal? And then can I also get the crispy chicken sandwich? And that'll be all.
Can I stop 89 in first one, please?
Alright, thank you.
No problem.
Don't you just love it when your camera dies on you when you're in the line? Damn. Alright, well, so the final tip is not to eat like shit on a bulk. Just because you're on a bulk doesn't mean that's an excuse to eat bad foods and just like eat as much as you want. No. When you're in a bulk, try and eat high quality foods, you know, chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, pasta, rice, vegetables. All of those things are really good for your body, right? And just because you eat them in a cut doesn't mean you can't eat them in a bulk. Just eat more, increase the size of your rice portions, increase, you know, have pasta, have sauce, things like that. You can do that in a bulk because you're not worried about losing weight, you're trying to gain weight, right? But by eating McDonald's, which by the way, I'm on a cut, I'm fitting into my macros, I haven't eaten anything and I get a crazy leg day, so stop bothering me. But the point is, when you eat McDonald's, you aren't getting any nutritional value. You're filling your body with bad foods that aren't gonna give your body any fuel. Damn, that tasted so good. You're not gonna fill your body with nutrients. It's just empty calories. There's trans fat in it, tons of saturated fat. It's really bad for you. And it's just gonna make you fat. There's nothing that's gonna help benefit your muscles. Yeah, there's protein in it, but it's not high quality protein. Half their stuff here is fake. So don't eat fast food when you're trying to bulk. Unless you have to, it's understandable in any situation. There's always exceptions. Another point to bring up when it comes to eating things like McDonald's or any other fast food in general, or anything that's just not good, like bar food, things like that, right? There's always exceptions, but on a bulk, when you're trying to prioritize strength, you're trying to have as much energy as possible. When you eat bad foods like McDonald's, you don't feel good. You don't feel energized, you feel sluggish, you feel slow, you feel like there's a giant pit in your stomach of just food sitting there. And that's not good for training. If you're gonna walk into a gym, you feel like crap, you're sluggish, you feel slow, you have no energy, you're not gonna perform well. So don't eat bad food, it's not good for you. Exceptions are okay, but don't use the bulk as an excuse to eat unhealthy. You didn't give me napkins? All right, so this is the final location. We're inside where I keep all the bodies. So for the final tip, sorry about that. I didn't mean to expose myself. Wait. So the last and final tip of this video is how your training is structured. You want to start off with a compound movement, something heavy that you can focus on progressive overload. From there, that's when you want to transition into more hypertrophy training, volume, time under tension, really focusing on getting a pump, making sure you're tearing down the fibers, you're making yourself tired, you're fatiguing the muscle as much as possible. That is the most important. That's the final tip. A little side tip is consistency and patience. Look, all the things I'm saying, it's gonna take time. right? If you implement them tomorrow, it doesn't mean that the next day you're suddenly gonna blow up and gain 10 pounds. No, it takes time. And like all the tips I mentioned, they all are ways to help you grow muscle, right? One is not complete without the other. You can't just do half of them and expect results to be amazing, right? You wanna implement them all. And like I said, patience. I bulked for 8 months. It took a long time. You know, back in September, I remember going into this thing, damn, it's gonna take forever. And now it's May, so it takes time. It's gonna be a while, but consistency is the biggest thing. You can do all of this, but if you aren't consistent, then you'll never get to where you wanna be. Ah, shit, the people in my freaking thing got out. I gotta go. All right, guys, so picked up some Chipotle. 45-minute wait, had to stand in line. I was like, let's go, bro. So exciting. Standing there, 45 minutes. I'll never get back. Anyway, there's a workout coming up next, back and triceps. I hope you enjoy it. If you have not, go down below and like, comment, and consider subscribing. I would love you if you do. And yeah, let me know down below if any recommendations, anything you want to see in the future. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like it up. Hopefully you enjoy the workout.
You gotta put yourself in that position to grow. Pick the shit up yourself.
That's what's gonna get you views. Look at the farmer stand.